Hello, fellow human, Sam here, and I am going to be reading through all of the Booker Shortlist going back to 1969, and I'm tackling it this year. Softly. Based on my past experience with the Booker Prize, I am always trying to predict who would win, and I have so far come up short in that. I'm a really bad guesser. Instead, going forward, I'm just going to be reading through the shortlist and deciding who I feel should be the winner, as I think one should be doing, because it's really just about the reading experience and enjoying the ride. But with this project, I am going to be just reading the shortlist to see whether or not I agree with the shortlist, to see if these are books, in fact, that I do like, because I think that I like Booker Prize books. I've gotten along with a bunch in the past, but we'll see. We'll have to find out. I know Bob the Booker is currently doing this exact same type of thing. I think that he's reading the books in order of, numerically in per year. I'm not going to tackle it that way. So the way this is going to work, I'm actually randomizing it. And rather than using a TBR jar or something like that, I opt to go with cards because I can mix them up easily and I can make an easy pull, and I can just turn the card around when I've done with it, so I can keep them. They're nice and compact and they'll be tucked away. So what I did was I wrote the dates of each of the dates that I need to read from on the cards, and I'm going to be mixing these up. Now, there are 50 years in which I am going to be tackling the regular Booker Prize, and then I don't think I've read a single book from any of the international prizes, but I am going to, so there's 52 cards in a deck, plus there's 2 jokers, and then there were these 2 throwaway cards, which they stick out like sore thumbs, but I mean, they're not really. I'm just going to do a spread and just like a blind pull anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I've thrown them in there, which leaves me with the year 2021 International Prize left to add, which I have added to the year 1975 because there were only 2 books shortlisted that year. So instead of just the 2 books, whenever that comes up, I'll be reading those 2 books plus the International Booker Prize from 2021. I forgot to mention a couple of rules. One, that I reserve the right to DNF whenever I need to, and 2, I don't have to reread books that I've already read if I so choose. And also, if I can't get a book, then I'm just gonna skip over it, and whenever I can finally get it, like if it's a book that's out of stock or I can't get it from my library or some weird thing, then I will reevaluate it at another later date when I can't get that book. For this year, I'm just gonna read through the shortlist, and it takes as long as it takes. So if it takes more than 3 months or 4 months, then it does. But if it takes me 2 months to complete a shortlist, then I'll just do a poll as soon as I'm done reading that shortlist. I will also announce during that poll which book I felt was the best book of that year. So let's get shuffling. And then I'm going to do a poll. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're doing 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 this. Okay. Move. 1984. We are reading from 1984's Booker Shortlist. Okay, so in 1984, the winner was Hotel du Lac by Anita Bruckner. And I also will be reading Empire of the Sun by J.C. Ballard. Flaubert's Parrot by Julianne Barnes. In Custody by Anita Desati. According to Mark by Penelope Lively, and Small World by David Lodge. I know Julian. We've met. Well, not personally, but... So now I gotta track down these books, and I'm gonna start reading them, and I'll see you eventually with the next poll. Thank you so much for the love and subscribes. Bye.